Hey everyone, Mindlesspit here playing White Knight, a game where you're a detective investigating a 1930s era mansion. True survival horror, so the star page says. Go ahead and start it. Hey look, a record, remember those? Load in. It's so weird when a PC game takes so long to load. Come on now. Here we go. Activision. Osome Studio. I'm guessing I said Osmo.
Some nights are just pitch black, without stars, and without sleep. Dirty nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938. Boston. The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America. Misery, hunger, despair. Times are hard, they said. Times were worse than hard. And the bar was about to close. As far as I was concerned, this was just another intoxicated day drawing to an end. If only I knew.
Oops. My bad. The contrast is a little hard in the eyes. Turn down my brightness. Okay. Odd contrast. So he's drunk, right? I know this is 1938, but still, come on. Fucking drunk driver. Oh, I can control it. Leader production, Matthew Fremont. Something's gonna pop out, isn't it? Technical director, Domenico Albani. Game and level design. Ah, screw it. They make it a little hard to read the whole thing quickly enough. Out loud, anyway. Boston, 5 miles. Kind of weird having these big signs on the side of the road. Oh, I can speed up. Cool. How exciting a simulator this is. Mystic River. Okay, what is that? I knew it! Ghost girl, in the road. Called it. There we go. Make that a little nicer.
The shock was still echoing in my bones, as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead?
She didn't have a body.
Thoughts were spinning in my head. I hope I didn't run her over. I hope she's still alive.
Nope.
Then, the pain. Terrible pain on my side. And this question. Where am I?
Oh, is it gonna turn out he's dead already? Ooh, look at that. Adding suspense. Something comes at me in the dark. Despite the pain, using that to walk is still possible. Examine the places in space. The girl on the road, the impact, I couldn't find her body. So, let's see, what else is there? Damn it, stop pausing. Box seems to be connected to the electrical lighting on the street. Oh, look at that. No body, no blood. Where did the girl disappear? Found a newspaper? I hope I could rely on the Boston Daily News with Jay. Have I killed her? Who was that girl who crossed the road? I couldn't avoid her, but I never found her body. I couldn't get her desperate stare out of my mind, but I was wounded and needed help. 10 cents? Vesper Manor. Didn't ring a bell. My head was empty and painful. I could read the name Vesper on the mailbox. That name. No. Ever since the commotion, my memory seemed like gone. It's locked, isn't it? Of course it is. Oh no, I was wrong. That was going to be one of those cases of you have to first break into the
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds.
Because you're dead.
My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
You're already dead. Hey, what's that mark on the tree? For sale. This board looks as old as the house. Oops. It was quite a drop. The bucket fell down a dozen meters at least. No way to recover it. Thinking this was premonition was probably just superstition, but I definitely felt uneasy. What's that on the tree? This unknown symbol let out a powerful aura. Aurora? Bora Bora. I'm just making shit up now. Sorry. Is there anything to interact with here? Nope. Check out the front door, huh? Okay, that woman's statue right there kind of scared me for a second. I'm stuck on something. Here we go. Makes it a little hard to tell where you're supposed to walk. Damn it, I went too far. Here we go, up the stairs. Yeah, there's a glass on the rail. There's still some golden liquid inside the glass. The glass was still moist, and the chair was overlooking the garden. Someone was there very recently. If that person were to come back, my wound would be the only acceptable reason for breaking in. Anyone home? The landlord was out, so the key might be around somewhere.
No one around. I was all alone, with my pain growing and some nausea starting up. Don't stop. Think quick. Think well. It was just an accident. It happens. The girl must have made it out alive. I had to make it out alive, too.
Hey, down here, little monologue? Okay. No one answered my calls. Either someone was hiding in there or the house was empty. In both cases, that wouldn't be very helpful to me. I needed a key. Letter from Martha Kenton to William Vesper. Under normal circumstances, I would have never tried to contact you. I am an honest woman. I have supported my husband since the blessed day of our wedding, from which 2 beautiful children were born. I have given them the best education I could, but today I cannot afford to raise them properly anymore. We are ruined. My husband's employer went bankrupt. He is traveling from town to town trying to find a job, while I have to beg for food every single day. My 4-year-old son has a bad cough, which is getting worse, and I fear for his life. Nowadays we can see children die in the streets. Is this still America? I beg of you, who are rich, only a few dollars would be enough. We could work for you. We live in the shack under the best oil sign at the entrance of the slum, by the Graham slaughterhouse. Don't hesitate to come. Martha Kenton. Hey, is that a lantern I can take? No use, that lamp has seen better days. Someone was here recently. Anything in the corner here? Where'd I go? Okay. Do you have to go down the way to the cemetery? I don't... Oh, wait, it was over here. Couldn't see a thing. The window was watching over a tomb. Old and damp planks, which had fallen from the front of the mansion. Okay, so I need to find a key somewhere nearby. The arm framed from a marble structure, but there was no key in sight. I couldn't help but think about that statue's broken arm. Someone had obviously moved it recently, but I couldn't help thinking of some kind of desecration. Alright, let's check out the graveyard. Is that another bucket? This guy is just raining in buckets. Margaret Vesper, Winter Cross. On the grave, the name Margaret Vesper seemed to challenge eternity itself. Who was she? The grave looked as daunting as a forgotten tomb. What a dire way of decorating a garden. Okay, look at this one. B. Norman. Henry Vesper. Key was probably hidden nearby. Okay. The statue was staring at me with a white and hostile stare. The statue had been moved recently. William Vesper, no date on the grave. Well, I know that already. Oh wait, here you go. Push it. Push it real good. Dun 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 dun. Sorry. A game of shadow and light. Twisted, but the dead probably keep the regulars away.
I had the feeling I was about to desecrate a sanctuary. To open the door to a world I didn't belong to.
Well, you're already dead.
But whoever lived in there, they would understand. I needed help. Anyone would understand that.
Yeah, you do need help. You need an exorcist. For you, buddy. Because I'm pretty sure you probably died in the car crash and now you're just a spirit. Trapped in this plane of existence.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. The smell of fear. And yet, I entered the place because I had no choice.
Sounds about right.
I was praying to find a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
Something answers them. And at chapter 1. Achievement unlocked, shelter for the night. Someone was in here. Someone had dirty feet. Oh, I'm probably can move, can't I? No dial tone. Oh,
Hello? Hello? I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help.
door's closed.
What happened? This cold. The darkness around me. I was usually not afraid of the dark. But there, on that day,
I regress to a 5-year-old boy.
Somewhere in my jacket. The urge to light a match was growing with every new chill running down my spine.
And then whoa, what was that? There's something behind him. Hey, more matches. Sweet. What's behind here? Behind door number 1. August 21st, 1911, suffocating in its useless illuminations and frills. The mansion doesn't have the greatness befitting a fortune like the Vespers. It's the work of a degenerate romantic. It's like a stain in the century. I ordered the flower beds on the east side of the garden to be removed. They made moving around complicated, and in summer their scent was unbearable. I didn't talk about it to Henry, and he was quite upset. For the first time, I think I saw something like rage in his eyes. For a few seconds he did look like a man, and then he shut himself back in his melancholy and played the piano all afternoon. His jazz again. His stupid music which reeks of debauchery and misery. Yeah, that was a pleasant person. What's that sound? What was that noise? Seeing the woman with the church candle, I was wondering where God was. A boy with a religious dress, a house full of old traditions. William is 7 today. He is with Henry, running after their servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games, always games. The mansion is all upside down and their yells gave me an awful headache. I'm now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. Henry's fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to bring him back to me, as this will be my only chance to make a man out of him, to make him embrace the Venter Cross legacy, to show him the way. Henry is a dreamer, and he has no ambition whatsoever. He can't teach him anything. Behind every great man there's a great woman. Nonsense! Women should be on the front line. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusion about how little power the world is leaving in the hands of women, but William is young. He is the future. I will act through him. Sounds a little Games of Thrones. And may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop running after deceiving lights to find the place he deserves in this world. Okay. Oh no. I thought the candle was going out. I was locked on this side. Shouldn't it be it was locked on this side? Crucifix was not comforting at all. Uh-oh. Hey, more. Okay, so if I run out, I know where to go. Whoever that was, it currently didn't ring a bell. Armchair looked comfy. I could get some rest and save my progress. Haha! What is that on the table? Anything? A soothing aura. Oh, I didn't get to read it. A small statue of a lunar goddess that stood in the parlor felt like a comforting presence. Save!
Are you there?
Does he feel better? As I woke up, I had recovered some strength. I could run using you! Oh.
Help me.
Who was it? Or what was it? In my world, women didn't glow like the moon. And they didn't walk through doors either. I had to be more badly wounded than I thought.
Look at this. I saw a surreal woman crossing the doors like a plume of smoke. Her out-of-this-world beauty was extraordinary. Was it my imagination? Was she the girl on the road? That would explain why there's no body. What is that noise? Nope, it's still locked. Okay. Oh, I lost the match. Saving? Shoot. Wait, is there anything in there? Nothing special about the wardrobe. Fucking you to run. Oh, I bet this game is controller compatible and I screwed up. Who answered? I couldn't forget that sound. Oh. Once inside the house, I tried to use the phone to call for help, but the answer was scrambled and unintelligible. Who was it? As a chill ran down my spine, the entrance locked itself behind me. Let's go this way. Note to self, Mother Shadows. Mother Shadows will never go away. I understand it now. Calling them ghosts would be too noble. It is a filth that strives in the dark like flies in manure. As long as I'm alive, they will never go away. I wonder if run makes the matches go out faster. Portrait of a woman had been cut with a knife. Cut with a knife. These economic royalists complain that we seek to overthrow the institutions of America. What they really complain of is that we seek to take away their power. Our allegiance to American institutions requires the overthrow of this kind of power. In vain they seek to hide behind the flag and Constitution. In their blindness, they forget what the flag and the Constitution stand for. Now, as always, they stand for democracy, not tyranny, for freedom, not subjugation, and against the dictatorship by mob rule and the other overprivileged alike. Franklin Roosevelt. What is that noise? Not itself. I'm so tired. Father ordered several leather club chairs from Quincy Craftsman's. They are perfect. It is one of the few places where I can rest and think. Margaret wouldn't touch them, and I have no idea why. Maybe because they are marked with a sun, which made her blind. I don't know. I'm just happy they are here. Thank you, Father. What is that? Sheet music was taken from the glass case. They found a better source of light. So there's going to be a light switch in here. Okay. Gramophone could only play Silent Dust. Oh!
I decided to accept her presence. After all, from all those weird things I had seen that night, she was the only one who hadn't tried to kill me.
Oh! Okay, my reaction was a little strong. My apologies. No, no, no. There's a switch. Look broken and dangerous. What? Oh, there's a fireplace. The fire could be an ally, but I need to find some wood. Isn't that it over here? A log, a good start if I wanted to start a fire. I need to get more wood to get the fire really going. Is there any more log in here? Nope. If the match was a nuisance, I could put it out by pressing return repeatedly. Fuck, I don't want to do this. So I won't quite yet. The menu for the dinner seemed to be a good 20 years late. My dear friend, for the lack of sleep erodes your sanity as well as your memory. I hereby decide to put the kitchen key in this book of recipes Father loves so much. It is in the library and won't move from there, which will prevent you from having to make extra keys again. Please start by trying not to lose this note. Your devoted servant, yourself, William. Oh, shoot. I was blind. Oh, more wood. See if there's any more around here. Okay, I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, let's start this fire. It would do the trick, but for how long? More wood? Or something else? Hey, a record. Touching the disc was warm and comforting. I felt the urge to listen to it. Selena Memories? In September 1934, during a concert at the Red Bait, we met Jim Erzinger, a producer whose label Two Roads is becoming prominent. After the show, he tells me that I have a marvelous voice and that my Norwegian accent brings something unique to our African American jazz music. That is enough to get the attention of amateurs and curious listeners. I have to admit, Norwegian jazz singers are not that many, but I can't really believe he would hire us. But he does. He suggests we name the band Selena and the Frozen Suns. I am to be paid for singing. Everything looks so simple. Dad used to say that anything can grow in California. I feel like a flower finding its way through the snow. But my parents are not happy for me. I think they are homesick. But I'm 22. Life is an adventure, and I don't know much about life. I know nothing of pain, for example. Everything changes. What the hell does that mean? There's something else to inspect. Where'd it go? No, that's the thing I read already. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the record. Oh, wait, I'm walking through the dark. They like giving you matchbooks. At least at this point they do. Oh, God, I went right past it. That music, its mere presence, gave me some hope.
It takes eternity to decide what'll be the best side to fall back on, but he won't tell now.
Hey, key.
No, he won't tell now.
It was her. That girl from the jazz record. Selena Sandvik. The key she left me was an invitation. Was she trying to help me? Or was I heading towards even more troubles?
More troubles.
I had to focus. Surviving is a full-time job. Not the kind of job you can afford to lose.
That key was an invitation, but to which world? Oh no. Oh, I want to pass the door. So bright in here. I wonder if like you can close doors behind you while you're running away. Okay, well this seems like a good spot to end it. Alright, so that was one White Knight. If you want to try it out for yourself, there's going to be a Steam store page below. Yeah. If you enjoy watching me play, please like, subscribe, share, all that razzmatazz. Thanks for watching.